2021 Toyota RAV4. It's not a hybrid, just standard engine. YF refrigerant, and as you guys know, the price of this stuff jumped up a little bit recently too. So that's why I did my price increase. I now sell that at $207 a pound, and which is really unfortunate. So what we're doing right here is I am data logging. This is a variable displacement compressor. This is one of the compressors that does not have a clutch. Let's go down. So that is one for those you recognize. There's no clutch that detaches from the shaft, from the pulley. It's constantly spinning. This is 100% variable displacement compressor. Right here, I'm grafting the pressures. I'm not grafting the temperatures. And so we're at 32 degrees coming out the dash. 32, oh, I mean PSI, sorry. PSI, low side pressure. I keep thinking I'm looking at temperatures. 32 PSI, and it's been staying very steady. This compressor is controlling its displacement to control the pressure and the temperatures. Now the high side pressure, as the temperature and the load comes down in the vehicle, because I have the doors closed, that one window is open and I have it in recycle because I want to max this out. I want to put it under, it was at the maximum load at first, but then I want to drop the temperature inside the system. Let's go back here. That's where I turned it on, and I don't know why I can't hold it back there. But you can see where I turned it on at and how it went up gradually with the pressure. Now going down, I forgot to screw down, and that's why you see that abrupt drop right there instead of a gradual drop. It's because I forgot to screw this down. But as you can see, it's tapering down. We're down to 118 PSI, and I think we were at almost 140 when we began with it, shot way up. Let's go over to temperature. So let's back up and let's go over to the air side. We'll go to our display for grafting, and now it'll start a graft, and you can see the lines just start right there. And so this will record, and I'll go about 3 minutes into this, and I'll do a snapshot, and it goes on to the customer's invoice to show the state of the charge and the state of the condition of the AC, the pressures, the temperatures, everything gets recorded, and it goes on the customer's invoice. So if there's any questions and a customer ever comes back 6 months later, 2 months later, or a month later, says, oh, when I picked it up, it wasn't working. And so I literally graphed everything live on the vehicle on every job and put that copy into the invoice. As should all of you. No difference. There's no reason. The old school analog days and handwriting stuff is, that stuff is for the dinosaurs. That's over. With your warranties you're doing and your liability and your name and your reputation and your company, there is no reason for you not to literally graft and data log every aspect of your job, including if you want to go that one extra mile, you hook up the scanner and you take a scanner. Well, many aftermarket scanners will not look at a lot of the sensors for air conditioning, for the temperatures and pressure. Some will, some won't. But usually if you have access to a factory scanner, that's the only time you can see all the sensors. Because most of the aftermarkets that let you see a few pressures and temperatures on aftermarket scanners are not actually showing you everything that's available. So as you can see, we about steadied out now on the duct dash temperature. This is just, I'm not taking the true temperature. I'm only taking the temperature right here because I'm not doing any diagnosis, because this was a 2021. It came in working. It only had a bent condenser, and it just got replaced with a brand new one. So that'll be snapshot, and let's go back to our pressure side, and you can see as we keep going, the compressor's output is getting smaller and narrower, tapering down, just like a VFD mini split or a big VFR unit. As the load goes down, instead of cycling a compressor off and on, or an automotive cycling a clutch off and on, it just keeps steadily going down and varying its output to smaller and smaller increments, so it could keep the air temperature coming out of the dash more even. So this is comfortable on a customer. Customer doesn't get that big swing up, and you notice it goes up 5 or 6 degrees, then it goes down 5 or 6 degrees, and up and down, and like that. You could literally feel that on your arms. Just like when somebody oversizes a furnace in the house or oversizes a air conditioning inside a house on a standard system. All right, I'll see you guys.